Hello everybody, how are you? We had our lovely Christmas party at work today for the residents and it was just amazing. They worked so hard on a dance routine to Santa Baby. Oh, they did. Oh, it was so beautiful and amazing. And all their hard work and their effort was just, it was just beautiful. I do want to, say, I thank each and every one of you that had left me comments, and I read them all. I read even the lengthy ones. I don't mind if you guys leave me a novel. I will read it. And I do thank you all for your input and your education to me on white privilege, because some things, I didn't look at as white privilege, and now I do, and I thank you for that. However, it does not change my opinion of Jackie Aina, but it does help me understand. And I just want to say this, and maybe, and I can admit in a way, maybe I am ignorant to some of it, because where I grew up with everything around me. Like we had, I have every race here around me. Like when Peter Mann talked about his ghetto, I got really pissed off about that. It's like, hey, I raised my kids and my family in what you would call the ghetto. And we lived, we're flourished, we're great, we're amazing. And you know what? It's wonderful because I raised my family around all different cultures and races and everything. There's Caucasian, there's African American, there's Hispanic, there's, Asian, there's, your Arabics, there's everything, so maybe I am a little ignorant to, white privilege, because in a way, maybe I never experienced it catering to me or never thought of it in that way. Like I get it, but, I get it. It's not about foundations and things like that. And I get it, but I get it. I know. And I do thank you all for correcting or giving me the education that I needed, but it still doesn't change my opinion about her. I'm sorry. It's like, if you're going to sit there and you're going to advocate for people of color, and you're going to literally hate another color, I don't understand. So you're fighting, for people of color by just degrading another color. I mean, I don't understand where her logic is. I know she don't like white people. That I can tell you, and that's okay. Whatever floats her boat. But here's the thing. I can't help it what color I was born. I can't help that. I'm sorry. I didn't say, hey, please make me white. Nothing like that. Absolutely not. But I can say, I don't look at a person on what color they are. I don't give a shit. I don't care what color you are. It doesn't make any difference to me. I don't care what color you are, who you sleep with, how much money you make. I don't care about any of that shit. What I care about is, are you decent? Are you respectful? Do you pay it forward? Are you welcoming? That's what I look for in a person. I don't just sit there and be like, oh, the color of your skin. Like, how would anybody feel, and I'm sure it's happened. Wait a minute. I can't even say how would anybody feel. That's dumb, because it does happen. If a person of color is judged because of their person of color, they're a person of color, why am I being judged because I'm not a person of color? Her hypocrisy is just so damn ass backwards. You don't stand up and advocate for one by dogging on another. It's just silly. We're supposed to be teaching in this era. In 2019, we want all races and cultures to get along together, not segregate them. And that's kind of what you did. It's another, okay, great. Now you're separating races. You're segregating. It's like, why are you doing that? Why are you going back to Pebbles and Bam Bam age? Why are you like flipping us a step backwards? We're supposed to move forward. You're not supposed to sit there and be like, white people are just so ignorant, because no, I'm not. And I'm sorry. I am sorry. I can't help the color that I am, but I will not let somebody ever tell me, just like I would never tell you or anybody that this is you because you're this ethnicity. I would never sit there and say, oh, you know what? you're Puerto Rican, so you're this. Or you're Caucasian, so you're this. You're Asian, so you're this. Who the fuck are you? I mean, I'm sorry, my camera's going in and out. But that's why I'm so mad. And the other part that really pissed me off is a just direct slap in the face of her being on that high horse acting like, you know, her shit don't stink. And, you know, her token, I don't care. So anyway, we're moving along. Jeffree Star, though, out of all people, but let's be for reals. You know, I really want to see, again, Jackie, you know, what she did to Paige was disgusting. She considerably, you know, she accused her of a damn felony. Okay, that's okay. She just kept riding on her horse and kept going. So she made somebody's life miserable, and she just kept right on going like, bye, I don't care. And now you're going to sit there and you're going to make this huge blanket statement and cause an uproar and just be like, I don't even care that I did it. I don't understand, you know, but the Two-Face thing, you know, Jarrett, excuse me, you know, you're lining your pockets with that money, with a person that is that way. You're lining your pockets with that money. How come you ain't saying shit? How come you're not standing up for that? How come, you know, when that was out there on social media about the, you know, Rich Lives Matter, which is disgusting, you know, how come Miss Jackie Aina did not step up and say a damn thing? Because that is something you would expect her to be all over, but she wasn't, okay? She just sat back and she's like, well, that's where my paycheck coming from. I ain't saying shit. Seriously? I don't know. But Jeffree Star, I think, you know, he's had some bustles of his own, you know, so I think that's kind of like a hard one to kind of like use as a reference. I mean, it's okay. He clapped back at her, but he's got a little bit too much history going on with her in order for someone, in my opinion, I don't find his clapbacks to her kind of relevant because of their history. If they didn't have the history together, that'd be a great damn clapback. You know, it totally would have. But unfortunately, there's a little bit of history there. But no, I feel terrible that Jackie has started this mess. And again, I think he's all for educating me on the white privilege. And I'm very thankful. And I do completely understand. It's just, I was ignorant to that because it's not something that I've ever, you know what I mean? I mean, there's so many things to life besides, like, you know, beauty industries, but I've never gotten hired, you know, over somebody. I've never had that happen to me. I've never, you know, I get it with foundations and you know, some makeup brands and beauty products and other things too, hair. I get all that. It's just, okay, that my eyes were open to, but in my personal experience, I've never, you know, had different job opportunities due to, I mean, I had to, you know, prove myself, you know, and prove that I'm able to do the job just like everybody else. So I just never thought of it that way. So again, I love these guys a lot and thank you, but I'm still mad. I still think it's bullshit. And I'd really like Jackie Aina to come out and say something about Two-Face, because that'd be great. I mean, that would be great after this big blanket statement. And then you sit there. Do you sit there and wonder why brands would still want to support her after a statement like that? Like, I don't get it, because, you know, she sits there, and now we're going to get into Jeffree Star. She calls Jeffree Star a racist. So are you. I don't care. You can deny it all you want. I'll be the one to say it. I don't care. She's racist. And so you sit there and you call, like, Jeffree Star racist. However, you're racist, you know? So I'm just saying. And she said, you know, oh, now y'all going to call me a racist. Girl, yar. Just stop. And if that's what you want to be, that's your right. I don't care. Nothing I can do to change your mind. I mean, there's nothing I can do. You know, but just don't stereotype people by the color of their skin. That's what we should be working against, not encouraging. We're trying to work against people doing that. And somebody that has like almost 3 million followers just took us back a step. And that's really what makes me mad, you know, is that we're judging people, you know, we're judging a book by its damn cover. And here we are trying to fucking change that, and somebody that's that much of a huge influence decides, let's go back in time, and, you know, I'm done. Anyway, again, hugs and kisses to you all. Thank you so much, and have a wonderful day. And we're, you know, continuing the little Jackie saga. I just did want to come out here and thank you guys so much for the education that you guys have, you know, left me in the comments, and I very appreciate it. And I love that we can always have wonderful adult conversations and keep things at, you know, a very respectful level. Kisses to you all.